Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And there's so many nominees who have so many important issues before them that deal with my state that I could take 50 minutes here, but I'm going to try and be succinct, which isn't one of my strong suits, but I'll try anyways. Mr. Walsh, I really appreciated the issues that you and I talked about yesterday, and just want to get your commitment on the record here. I pretty much got it yesterday, but I just want to do it for the official record. The NOAA hiring issue, the migration of people, scientists who work for NOAA, a great agency, but who are have Alaska-oriented missions almost exclusively and are in other states. Can you work with me on that issue? And also the issue of the 100 vacancies that we have in Alaska and need to get those filled soon.
Yes, thank you, Senator. I can make that commitment. I look forward to working with you and your staff on those issues.
Excellent. And then the fish surveys, as we talked about yesterday, huge issue in my state. Very disappointed that, you know, look, we all got to be careful with regard to the pandemic and COVID-19, but it can't be used by federal agencies to say we're not going to do the work. The surveys are super important to my state. I think they're most important to most Americans. Can I get your commitment to work with me on making sure that we have robust surveys for our fishing fleet next year?
Yes, Senator, I appreciated our conversation yesterday. I've already begun making some inquiries, and I look forward to getting back to you in the near term.
Excellent, thank you. And then the home porting of the NOAA vessel Fairweather and Ketchikan, I think my state, my legislature, the people of Alaska have bent over backwards on that one. We'd like to close the deal on that finally, working together with NOAA in contributing our own resources as a state. Can I get your commitment to work with me on that one as well?
Yes, Senator, I look forward to working with you.
And then finally, the very illegal Russian embargo of seafood for not just Alaskan exporters, but all Americans. The Russians have embargoed any seafood exports from America into Russia since 2014, and we let their seafood in, and it's dominating. It's ridiculous. We got to change it. As the president's been focused on promoting, and Secretary Ross has been promoting American seafood exports, can I get your commitment to work with my office and this committee to take a hard look at this very unfair, non-reciprocal approach that's really hurting the fishermen of the great state of Alaska, but really Mississippi everywhere?
Yes, Senator.
Great, thank you. I really appreciate that. I look forward to strongly supporting your nomination. Mr. Zavat, I appreciated our discussion on the phone as well. I'm also a strong supporter of yours. I do want to get your commitment again in this hearing to work with my office and this committee on the issue of Alaska aviation safety, and maybe even looking at the establishment of a safety office or a Alaska FAA czar. You saw the NTSB report where once again it says that the fatality rates in the great state of Alaska are much too high, and we need a strategy with the FAA to address that. Can I get your commitment to work with this committee, the FAA, and the Department of Transportation on addressing, which is really a matter of life and death issue for my state?
Senator, yes, you have my commitment.
Great, I appreciate that very much, and look forward to working with you. Not only that, but on roads. You know, every now and then you have one of my Senate colleagues, unfortunately usually from the other side of the aisle, who cares all about roads in my state and essentially wants to stop building roads in my state because radical extreme environmental groups don't like roads in Alaska. It's ridiculous. I wish my Senate colleagues would focus more on Massachusetts and New Mexico and other places like that, take care of their own states, not my state, but I need you to help me build roads. Can you help me build roads in the great state of Alaska? Every other state gets to build roads, but my state for some reason doesn't. You got radical guys on the other side saying, don't build roads in Alaska. Can you help my state build roads?
Senator, yes, we can help your state build roads.
A strong commitment on that, please.
Yes, Senator.
Thanks. And then finally, Mr. O'Reilly, I'm very strongly supportive of your renomination to be the commissioner. I would like, and again, I appreciated our discussion yesterday, I would like to just get your honest assessment of what's happened, unfortunately, with the current chairman of the FCC, where they clawed back, no transparency, opaqueness with regard to the Universal Services Fund, telehealth programs in my state. Our state was the state that invented that. And yet we have a chairman of the FCC that seems hell-bent on collapsing that system in Alaska. Can I get your views on whether you think that's been fair, whether you think that's been transparent, whether you think that's actually helped the people of my state, but also ways in which we can improve that going forward, perhaps with a new chairman?
So you got a lot there about my good friend, the chairman. But to your point, I wasn't exactly fully supportive of the actions the commission took. I didn't have all the
Do you
pieces.
think they were fair? Do you think they were transparent? Do you think the rules are even still understood by industry?
No.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Unbelievable. We have 2 years going. The chairman made commitments to me on expediting appellate reviews. That's been ignored. They've made stuff up as they've gone along. It's really harming not just the people who deliver, but some of the most needy people in America from some of the most, economically disadvantaged communities in the country, and they don't seem to get it. But I'd like you to comment
Well,
on what we can do about
I've
it.
seen personally the benefits of telehealth in your state, and they should be the model. I've written a blog about this particular topic. Should be the model for the rest of the United States and what they've been, how efficiently they were able to offer the services. I think there should be an opportunity to resolve any past disputes with the providers in Alaska.
In an expeditious manner, correct?
Absolutely.
Not 2.5 years of opaqueness and rope-a-doping my state?
Well, those words are yours, not mine, but I understand the point you're making. It should be done expeditiously.
Okay, well, I look forward to working with you and all of you, and thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.